What's up, everybody? It's Tuesday, and I want to share a message that is super important because I have this saying that I always say, haven't said it on here a while, but it's that I will never question someone's capability, but I question their willingness, right? Because what I know is that each of us are highly, infinitely resourced, right? But are we willing to really test it out, go to the depths and the extremes to really find out what we're made of? So when we have this idea, something that we want to do, and we have to sit with, are we really capable? Are we abundant enough? And here's what I want to share with this whole question. Sorry, my daughter just walked in and Pablo got a little crazy. But this is really important. Hi, Dora Marie. Hi, Anne Marie. If you're on here, give me a little emoji or something. So here's the deal. If there's something that's on your heart, something that's on your mind, and you're questioning whether you're capable enough, don't. It's not about if you're capable. It's about, do you trust yourself? That's really what it's coming down to. Because here's the thing. When we have a download of information, an idea, something that comes through, how willing are you to really act upon it? And do you feel like you can really carry it out, right? So I don't doubt that anyone is abundant. And I don't buy into this attract abundance BS. We don't have to attract anything. We have to express it. We are abundance. You are abundance. You are abundance in your physical being, in your spiritual being, in your emotional being, in your mental being. Like, close your eyes. What is all this stuff that we see? What is this information that comes to us? What the hell are we doing when we're dreaming? And how I can sit here and I can talk to someone and have a conversation, but my mind is also doing other things. We are abundance, right? But we don't trust in ourselves, right? So this comes down to this, right? When you have something that you've been gifted with, an idea, inspiration, something comes through. Oh my God, I should try that. Oh my God, I should go do that. Oh my God, I should call that person. I should ask for this. These are direct call to actions from the divine. Knock, knock. You are ready. You are capable. You are good enough. You are abundant enough. You are resourceful enough. You will be supported on this path. Does it mean that everything is going to be handed to you on a freaking 24 karat gold platter? No, because if it was, would it even serve your soul? It wouldn't, because your soul wants to grow and evolve and heal patterns and all kinds of subconscious crap. So that being said, you've been called to grow. But what happens is we have these ideas, this inspiration, and we're feeling like, should I go after it? But we have all of this logical, condensed past thought forms that are showing up in our awareness, and it's going against this new idea, this inspiration, this divine download. So you may question, and you may not even be conscious that you're questioning this, but am I good enough? Am I capable? Will I have enough money? Will I have enough resources? Will I have enough time? Will I have enough spiritual stamina, strength, courage to do this? The answer is yes. But do you trust yourself? So have this conversation with yourself tonight, right now, today. Sit down and ask yourself, do I trust myself? And when I say, do I trust myself, do I trust what I feel? And if you're someone like me who has been in abusive relationships, who has been taught that my feelings are wrong, that has been taught that my feelings are not safe to be expressed, then you may have some work to do around this, right? But you may not. But I just want to bring this up for you because I want you to explore what it means to really trust yourself and the information that comes through to you. So I want to share something. I felt really called to go to Denver and do a live event. And I was like, it was between Denver and Austin that I was going to go to. In Denver, I have a lot of clients and things there. So I was like, I'm going to go to Denver. But I felt like this fear because I was way out of my comfort zone because I had to go. If I went, I had to go by myself. My daughter could not go to Denver, and my daughter helps me do my event. So I decided I'm going to go, and I'm going to learn whatever I learn there. I'm going to grow. I'm going to face the discomfort. And I went. And here's what happened. Life supported me so beautifully that one of my friends from LA happened to be in Denver that weekend for a conference. And she reaches out and she's like, I'm in Denver. Let's meet up before your event. And I said, actually, I need help with something. Can you meet me at the event space? And she came. And I was like, okay, life, thank you. Of course. Of course my friends in Denver will help me with this, right? But you see, I had to trust that I can show up for this event. I could show up for this work. I can show up because I felt that I was called to, right? So there becomes this level of trust with our soul nudges, right? And our soul nudges, the downloads, the tap on the shoulder, try this, do this, go there, say no, say yes. When you show up for them, no matter how uncomfortable it is, and you're like, I'm willing to trust what life is asking of me right now, you will see just how supported you are. But for some people, they never find out how supported they are because they never get the hell out of their comfort zone. They never trust that I am divinely supported. They never let life's magic show up for them, right? And so that being said, it's never that you're not capable enough or abundant enough. It's that you're not willing enough, right? And I was on this mastermind. Not this mastermind. One second. I was going to share this. Hi, April. Hi, Kalandra. Hi, Christina. Sorry, ladies. When I'm in a like little rant, I just keep going. Hi, Kara. Hi, Brianna. So here's the deal. One more thing. I was on this podcast today. It was Mindable, and it's also connected to some astrology podcast. I should know it. But anyway, I was on it. And what happened was she asked me, she says, you seem like someone that is just like has this really solid foundation of faith, and that you went ahead in your book and that you invested in all these things even when you didn't really have the money for it. And I said, well, in my mind, what I felt in my heart was that I was willing to do whatever it takes because I had this guidance. And I believed that this guidance was my abundance. I believed that this guidance would not steer me astray, and that I didn't have to pay attention to the external fear and the internal fear that I was feeling. Can I and will I, am I willing to walk in this path, align with this guidance, say yes to it, surrender to it, come what may? And I really was. And I have to tell you, I've been rewarded beautifully for it. And it's internet. It doesn't mean that it was easy. But I can tell you that I would not be the woman I am today if I listened to what other people say. Like all the people that say, you don't make money when you write a book. I already made like $3,000 from it. Not that that's a lot, but it's a decent amount, right? People say, and it's not even about the money though. It's about the message. But there's just all these things that people say that are not true. It's their own bullshit. They're like, if you do this, like you're not going to have it. If you move to LA with your daughter, knowing no one, what are you going to do? How are you guys going to survive? Well, here we are, right? Like, how are you going to create money with this job that sounds really ridiculous and nobody knows you didn't even finish high school, blah, 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 blah. It's kind of funny now, right? Like now I train other entrepreneurs. So I trusted in myself, right? So what I'm asking for all of you guys to do before I go is this. Are you willing to trust in the invisible parts of you? The invisible parts of you are far-reaching. They are connected and communicating with everything that's out here, right? You want money. You need to create money. You have to trust that you are a divine creator. And I'm not talking just some like hocus pocus bullshit. I'm talking about this is like I'm living, breathing evidence of this. My life is evidence of this. It takes a deep willingness though. It takes a really deep willingness, and not everyone's willing. It's gonna require you to abandon that which interferes with this, right? Because it's not serving you. It's going to require that you get out of your own limitation stories about what you can't have and what you can't do to open up to the real miracle. But you've got to be willing, because you'll never know what's beyond your limitation if you keep fucking fighting for them. And I got to throw the fucking in there because now I'm getting really excited about it. So guys, that being said, because I do have a call actually with April here in a few minutes, there's 2 more spaces left for Bali. So for some of you people, you have had the call on your heart to be in Bali, but you got all kinds of fears about all sorts of stuff. And I got to tell you, so what, right? And even if it's not Bali, if it's something else that's on your heart, maybe it's some sort of schooling, maybe it's to move out of the city you live in, maybe it's to leave your relationship, maybe it's to start a new relationship. I don't know. All of it's good. All of it's good. If it's on your heart, it's for you. But you've got to get out of your way and trust in yourself, and trust in, as I said, the invisible parts of you. There are parts of you that will be activated and accessed when you say yes. But if you never say yes, they'll never be activated and accessed. And I have to tell you that, because that's when our strength is really born. It's when we decide, wow, I'm leveling up. I choose something differently. That means that I'm going to have to create a new pattern, a new way of being. There's something new that's going to emerge from me because I just said yes. And in that yes, there may be some fears and things that come up, but it's okay, because then you move through them too. They're all okay. It's all part of you. Bridget says, so excited to see you next Friday in New York. I was going back and forth and decided, you know what? I'm going, and just bought your ticket. You know what? I saw you bought your ticket, and I cannot wait to see you. I was glad that you decided to come, because I asked Becky. I was like, is Bridget going to come with you? So guys, yes, next Thursday, Philly. Next Friday, New York City. I have 2 spots right now for private client intensives. They will fill up pretty quickly. I haven't really posted about it. I've shared it in the past 2 videos. That will sell out. And then Radical Shift Intensive. I end up moving the Radical Shift Intensive because I wanted it to start after the Philly and the New York date, because I know that there's going to be women that are so moved by that experience. They're going to be like, I need to go deeper into this. I need to go deeper than 90 minutes. So that being said, if you feel called to join into that and you want to spend 4 weeks going into really deep work around what is holding you back, and really what it really means is we're going to explore the things you feel, the things you've tucked away, and we're going to invite them to come up to be released. We're also going to work on, the thing is, like, you can say that you're certain and you can say that you have faith, you can say all these things, but what happens is if there's things that we haven't been willing to look at, and if there's forgiveness work that needs to be done, and like I say, it's beyond the intellect and the mind, we have to go in. And when we go in and we do this work, there's something that happens. There's a softening. There's a part of you that becomes acquainted with the fragile parts of you. And you give yourself a next level of permission. It's like profound and it's beautiful. It's the core of my work, but it's also what I've done with myself that changed my life. And that's how I figured this stuff out, is in the depths of my own heartbreak and freaking out on my own bedroom, living room floor, whatever floor I needed to go on, right? To cry and freak out about, like, I'm ready for my next stage of evolution, right? In those moments is where I develop these things, and it's really powerful. So I can't wait to share it with all of you guys, no matter where you are with me, whether it's in a Radical Shift online program, or you see me in Philly or New York City, or you're like, you know what, I'm not fucking around. I want to spend 7 days holding hands with other women, crying, praying, laughing, and opening up to the best possible life I can have, because really that's what's happening in Bali, and that's a whole other kind of experience. So guys, or ladies, I can't wait to see you in some of these things, and I'll talk to you soon. Hey Becky, hi Amy, hi Fasana. All right guys, Jillian, I will see you in Philly. I can't wait. There's 2 more tickets left, so if any of you guys have friends left, I don't know what's up with those 2 little tickets that keep remaining around. I think I should make a post about Philly or something. All right guys, so have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye.